love that song. Hey y'all, it's your favorite duck here, Derek the Duck, and today we are here on a cruise ship on Holland America Line, and we are doing an Alaska cruise today, a casino cruise. It was comped for the Duck due to, of course, all of my gambling that I do, mostly in Vegas, but also on other cruise ships and also on Holland America in the past. It looks like they have invited me back. And I'm happy to be here, very happy to be here. So this is a comped cruise, like I mentioned. I went online to check how much this room would have cost if I had paid for it. And so I couldn't see what this cruise cost, but I could see a comparable one, also on the same cruise ship, which is called the Noordam. And it looks like the cruise would have cost $1,079. But remember, and they're kind of tricky this way, if you look at a cruise, at the price of a cruise, it's actually based on a two-person cabin. So each of these cabins requires two people, and the cost is per person. So really, it's twice that amount is what this room would have cost on this adventure to Alaska. So if you take that number, the price, $1,079, and multiply it by 2, and then divide it by 7, because it's a 7-day cruise, you get the cost per night. So this room would have cost $308.29, but for the Duck, free. Woke up this morning. I live a very nomadic lifestyle, as you know. I'll stay wherever someone will give me a room for free. So this morning I woke up in a church in Seattle, and that's where I'd been staying for the past couple of nights. I was very glad that they would set me up there for free, and just, you know, woke up. I overlooked the Puget Sound. Just a great way to have your coffee in the morning. Now, just because I often get free housing and free drinks and that sort of thing, does not mean that my life is without costs. It's a good thing that I also have another side job, which is, as you may know, I made a video about it. I'm also a virtual assistant. As long as I have my trusty laptop with me, I can do work for the big boss that way. But I noticed this morning I was going to take an Uber from that church over at the Puget Sound area of Seattle all the way over to the cruise port of Seattle. That was so far away that it would have been a $100 Uber ride, and I am sorry, I'm just not paying that. If you watch my videos, it looks like there's you know, there's a glamour to always getting a free room somewhere, mostly in Vegas. But there, like I said, there are costs, and it can be shocking when you see that I would have to pay $100 just to get to a free cruise. So I decided to check out the local Metro Transit. I'd ridden the bus in Seattle before, but never a trip this long. The trip would have actually came out to almost 3 hours, and had 3 different transfers of buses. But what else was I going to do this morning? So I just planned for it and left early, and it was a beautiful ride. It was very relaxing. I could look out and see all of Seattle, the skyline and everything. It took a long time. It took a very long time, but eventually I made it. And it was thrilling to see the ship on the horizon and know that I was going to be living there for the next 7 days. And the price of that bus was only $3.50. Now that's a good deal. That's something I would pay for. And you know, they give you this little ticket, this little transfer ticket. No one even checked it on the other bus rides, but it was nice that was much more affordable than $100 in Uber. So, you know, that's a good thing about traveling so much and being in different cities. You learn things about them, how to be efficient, how to get a good deal, that sort of thing. And of course, learning the transit system. And then I boarded the ship and I checked out this room that I'm in, which you see here before you. And this is how it happened. All right, here's my room, 7006 on the Noordam. Let's check it out. Of course it doesn't work because I put it in wrong. Well, it looks like they did not upgrade the duck this time. Last time I was on the Holland America, they put me in a real nice balcony room, but this is a teeny tiny little interior room. I like that little curtain right there. It's a fake curtain. Makes me feel like I'm on the Don't look out the window. You'll see all the ocean. It's okay. I'm happy. You know why? Because it's free. The duck always likes a free room. How do I turn these lights on? This room is really dark and really tiny. Just for you. Oh, okay. I guess I'm supposed to put my luggage in here. This room is so small. But, it's nice. It's very similar. I like this little curtain. Look, it's like I have two rooms. Gosh, it's hot in here. How do I make it cold? How do I get lights on in here? I can't see anything. What's going on in here? This is my bathroom. No tub this time. Last time I was in it, they had a tub. Yeah, this is a different kind of... This is a lot different from the Eurodam. This is the Noordam, but you know what? It's friggin' I like it. Little bitty bathroom. Okay, we've got here... I can't see anything. Where are the light switches? Come on. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. We've got light. What is in here? Closet. Yeah, storage. Not like I have that much stuff anyway. Storage. Lots of storage. I do kind of like this little curtain thing. It makes me feel like it's a suite. But yeah, this is my bed, and you know, I've got this little thing right here, and no, it doesn't do anything. This is my little desk where I'll be making my YouTube videos and whatnot. What's in here? Fridge. Yeah, I'm not touching any of that. I'm not paying for that. Okay. Welcome, duck. Free interior room. Very interior. Here on the Holland America Noordam. Let's get going. So as you can see, this is my room, and I like it. It's an interior room. Previously, they've upgraded me on Holland America, but not this time. Previously, they've given me unlimited drinks on Holland America, but you know, I must have drank them under the table and enjoyed too much value in the past, because they did not offer a similar opportunity this time. I guess they learned their lesson. But that's okay. Maybe this will be a good time for me to detox. You know, I take the world as it happens, and we'll see. Although they did offer me a free drink as a welcome gift. They gave me a little coupon. So I think I'll try that tomorrow. But one exciting thing about this room, and which makes cruise life more unique in the world of gambling, especially related to my Vegas comps, is that I do get free food here. So not only is this a free room, but it's room and board. You know, that's really exciting. So yeah, I like the to-go life. So I went at lunch and brought myself a little lunch to my room and enjoyed it here in the privacy of this luxurious little mini cabin. Hey, also, this is my first meal here on the cruise ship. It is May 24th still. We're only just now departing. I can feel the ship sort of shaking a little bit. What we have here today is, I got it from the buffet area, 2 taquitos, beef taquitos with lemonade. Nothing too fancy. They did not give me the free alcohol package this time on the cruise, so I guess we're doing a detox, apparently. Well, it's certainly very taco-y. I like it. Nothing to write home about, though. But it is food. That was amazing. Those taquitos were amazing. And I didn't even have to cook them myself this time like I do in Vegas. So yeah, I enjoyed that. And then for dinner, I really wanted to, you know, even though I like to eat alone sometimes, I'm very social. So I wanted to go to the main dining room instead of the buffet. And there for dinner, they'll let you sit with like a group of people. It's a shared table. So I decided to share a table and meet other travelers and hear their stories and maybe get some new subscribers for the channel, that sort of thing. And so that was a lot of fun. I had an amazing meal. To start, I had this beet salad. It was so good, felt very healthy. That's one of the problems with being on a cruise ship like this. You could just eat as much as you want, really. And so I have to be selective and eat a little bit so that I don't, explode. I don't know. The main course I had was this rainbow trout, this citrus rainbow trout sort of thing. My gosh, was that good. With the little mashed potatoes underneath it, it just paired so well. It was so, so very good. And then finally, I rounded it out with a dessert. It was this Alaska tart thing. Oh my gosh, it was so yummy. So that, comes with the room. That's part of this $308.29 of value that I brought in. So yeah, I've been having a great time on this cruise ship. And even, there was even a little party. Here I am having a party. We had a sail away party, and it was nice to, have a proper goodbye to Seattle. I'll see Seattle again in a week. And, you could see the big Mount Rainier out in the distance. It was just so much fun. I've just been having the time of my life. Once we were at a far enough distance from land, legally, they could open up the casino. And at 4 o'clock on the dot, they did. And guess who was first in line, standing there at a slot machine? Of course, the duck. So I decided to play a little game, just a little game. Of course, cruise ship casinos don't have the kind of games that I like, the bubble crabs, baccarat, blackjack, the three Bs, because those games you can win too easily on them, and they want high volatility games. They do have table games, but I can't film there, so most of what it's going to be is going to be these slots, which I like to play a slot every now and then, but I don't go crazy on them or anything like that because like I said, they're high volatility games. So I decided to play one, but what makes these cruise ships unique is that you can also do some credit card churning, some manufactured spend, right? So I went to a machine, a Buffalo Gold collection machine. It was an unusual one. It kind of had like a hamster wheel in it instead of a regular, slot screen. But the first thing I tried to do was to pool $1,000 of gambling money. Now, I wasn't going to actually use it, but the cool thing is you can pool that money and charge it to your room. And at the end of the cruise, that room gets charged to your credit card. So basically, it's like a little ATM, but with no fees. And that's another thing that makes Holland America a great cruise ship, is that they do not charge fees when you do that, when you pool gambling money and charge it to the room. So I pulled $1,000, and I decided, well, I'm not going to just pull it. I'm going to play a little, right? Otherwise, they'll probably cut me off, pretty soon. So I did play a little of Buffalo Gold Collection, and here's what happened.
Yeah, it's not taking it.
1,000?
It's not taking it. Nice to see you again. Yeah, wait, I told you, I'm trying to get the $500 off it. It's not taking it. I'll just speak to you.
Okay, $1,000.
Okay, there we go. The money. Oh, thank you. And you can go through the pre-play. Yeah. All right. Okay. Nice to see you again. Yeah, we'll be here all week.
$1.20.
We'll be here all week again. Be sure you let me know.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome aboard. I'm Ronaldo, one of your casino hosts. I hope you have a great time in Seattle. I'm glad to let you know the casino is now officially open for gaming pleasure. Once again, the casino is now officially open for your gaming pleasure. Thank you and good luck, everyone.
Yeah, we're back.
Alright, no worries. I'll be here.
Big money for the duck. Buffalo, buffalo. Thank you. Got all this buffaloes. Can I break even? 940. Okay, keep going. Ooh, another one. Keep it going. We gotta get to 1,000 again. Oh man. One buffalo. $0.20. Oh, that gave me nothing. Come on, buffalo. Come on, never getting those 3 coins or 2 coins or whatever. All of that for nothing. Little buffaloes. No, I love that song. Oh man, that's all I got. Buffalo. $0.30. That's just rude. I'm calling it. That was fun. All done. Cash out. Terrible game. Wow. So that was the game. Now, yes, that was a loss. I did lose $49.20 on that game. But there's actually multiple layers to this, and so you'll understand why I don't really feel bad. First of all, I did do a lot of coin in with that, a lot of $1.20 games. I tallied it all up, and it ended up being $75.60 worth of coin in. That's really good. That shows Holland America, look, I don't just relax on your cruise ships, but I do play a little bit. And so maybe that'll get me another offer for another free cruise. You can see here, these cruises are worth thousands of dollars. So losing a little on that dumb Buffalo game is not the end of the world. But I also want you to notice that I do show my losses on this channel. This is not some kind of fabulous world where I just show wins. I did lose money today, and that's the reality of gambling. You have to gamble responsibly. But I didn't lose very much, and I didn't play very much because that wasn't really the whole point. The point is to keep getting these comps, keep getting these offers. And also, if you notice, I did pull $1,000 out of the machine as you know, which will be, like I said, applied to this room and charged to my credit card. So that was great. Now, when you're done with that, I just go straight to the ATM, and I just pulled all of the remaining amount, the $950. I pulled that out all as cash, right? And then, of course, I ran to my room and locked it away in the safe where it could be safe. But, you know, as soon as I get back to land and, you know, in Alaska at a bank, Fairbanks, you know, as its name suggests, I will just deposit that cash into, you know, my bank account and then pay off the credit card to which it was applied, you know, and that's how it works. So basically all I did was move money from A to B and then back to A, right? And no harm done. But I did earn miles and points on that transaction. And so here, you know, I just used a regular 2% credit card, you know. So by doing $1,000, I earned $20 from that transaction. So as you can see, there were multiple layers to what happened in that casino downstairs. And it's not all bad. You know, just focusing on, oh, I lost a little money is missing the point, in my opinion. So let's look at today. Let's look at what I earned on this wonderful day. Today is May 24th, the first night of my Alaska cruise. And it's been quite the good day. It also included my YouTube earnings. You know, I never want to forget about my YouTube earnings. I'm so grateful that people watch my channel. Last time I checked my YouTube earnings from between May 15th and May 18th. So today I decided a little while ago to go online and check my earnings from May 19th to May the 23rd. And I made some good money and got some good subscribers. Thank you all for joining the group, joining the club, the Duck Club. But just because I earned that money doesn't mean all of that money was earned on videos which were gambling related. So I always do a spreadsheet and split them off and see which ones were regular videos and which ones were gambling related videos. And it looks like I earned $9.74 from ad revenue on gambling related videos on my YouTube channel. So that goes on the spreadsheet too. Gambling related on the gambling accounts spreadsheet. So here's what today looks like. Look at the value I earned, $288.83. That includes money I earned from YouTube. That includes the manufactured spend of moving $1,000 from one place to another at the casino down here in the cruise ship. That includes losing $49.20. You know, you've got to subtract that out. And it also, of course, includes this fabulous value of over $300 worth of value, in my opinion, for this room, which has all that amazing food and just this wonderful Alaska travel experience that I'm getting. So I am very pleased with that number. And looking at my overall value for the whole year, you know I like to do that. That includes all the casinos I've been to, both on land and on sea. And, you know, I did a Carnival cruise earlier this year as well. And including today's earnings, comes out to $8,156.42 of value, which I have brought in. I'm very happy with that number. We've now past $8,000 for the year. So thank you so much for watching this video. I'm so glad I can share all these wonderful things which I am getting from the universe, the gambling world. I'm glad I can share it with you. We have a lot more Alaska cruise videos to come. Stick around, and I will see you there. Thanks so much. See you at the next one.